think it's a little dark. What you trying to turn on?
I guess it's the back door open in here.
Is that too much? Is that turn it on?
Is it even on? The back door light is on.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Let a few people come on in. Let me know, can y'all hear me okay? Hey, Tampa Barbecue Queens. I see you, love. Hopefully my connection is good enough. I figured I have a little ride to go, so I just want to check in. I know I've been working heavy, and I just wanted to make sure that we spent some time together. You know, we're going to do our round table tomorrow, Sunday, on Zoom, so get in the Zoom room. It's free, but I was having some conversation. No, I'm not. It's not ATL. Although I went to Atlanta lately. Elementary school, y'all. Shout out to friends from way, way, way back in the day. We may not see each other often, but when it's time to be there for one another, we're absolutely there. But at this event, it's a lot that comes to mind, and I realized that a lot of what I was working on, what I was doing, was really to isolate, to be able to focus and work on things without distraction. And I realized that every now and then we need that break in order to see, you know, to step back and see life at a different point of view, right? So I was talking to a few folks today, and you know how I am wherever I go. I'm gonna be coach, doctor, auntie, you know, Shannon, all of the above, right? So I realize that a lot of people are, and I'll say struggling, but I don't think you have to struggle with, but they feel like they're struggling with finding purpose. And I wanted to see if that is an issue with our tribe. Anyone here experiencing struggling with finding your purpose? Because I think there are some exercises, there's some discussions we can have, there are some activities we can do to identify and pull that out, because it's absolutely there. I think what's happening is a lot of us don't understand some of the opportunities that are there to really fully explore and utilize our purpose, right? So here, I'm looking at the chat here. It said y'all can't hear me? Just let me know if y'all can still hear me, because I'm just over here chatting. 20 of y'all on here, so maybe I'm just looking cute enough for y'all to stand. Okay, somebody hears me. I'm like, maybe I'm just too cute. Y'all don't want to log off if y'all can't hear me. Okay. Yeah, that was me slightly tooting my own horn. You know. Okay, y'all can hear me. Good, good. Awesome. So I did see some people say that it is something that you struggle with, right? I want to kind of touch on that a little bit to see what are some areas that we can start. Oh, thanks, Barbecue Queen. Tampa Barbecue Queen says, "You're too cute." Okay, got you. What's up, Tanya? Struggling every day with this. So I think this is something that we struggle with because we have conflicting intentions, right? Because where your attention goes, your intention goes, and where your intention goes, your attention goes, right? So when we have that misalignment of something that we're focused on but don't want to be focused on, or something that we're doing but doesn't feel like it's the right path, that misalignment causes us to feel like we're not serving our purpose in life, right? And sometimes we are serving our purpose and it just feels really overwhelming. And that's a part of it too, because really and truly, that's when you know that you're almost doing the right thing because you start to face some of the obstacles, right? And here's the thing, with anything that you do, I want to ask y'all this. Anything that you did that was hard and nothing could stop you from doing it, nothing can stop you from researching it, nothing can stop you from delving deep into it, into the details of it, right? I want you to kind of take that as an indicator that it's something that you are really passionate about, because there's a few things we want to look at. We always look at the purpose, right? But there's a few things that add up to that. You have your passion, you have your purpose, and then you have your proficiency, right? So passion is just something that you just really, really love to do. You do it for free. You want to wake up and do this thing. Like, you're mad when you cannot do this thing. Like, it itches your soul when you can't do this thing, right? That's your passion. Your proficiency is something that you're just really good at. Sometimes our proficiency, like, I'm good at writing, but I do not like to write, right? So your proficiency can be something that you're good at, but not necessarily the most favorite thing for you to do. And then you want to look at your purpose. Your purpose is something where it feels good when you do it. You don't have to be the best at it. You don't have to automatically have those skills and talents. But when you do it, it makes you feel like, okay, I want to keep working on this. I want to keep doing this. I want to help people in this way. This feels like my calling, right? So I just want to get us to kind of brainstorm at some of those things. And then let's write these things in 3 different columns. What is my passion? Passion is what you love to do. And some of us have various passions, right? It might be cooking. It might be helping people with like taxes and stuff. It sounds weird, but if that's what, like, some people are numbers people. My best friend, she is a numbers person. She loves writing her bills over and over again and just being exactly calculated. I am the opposite of that. I hate anything paperwork related. I don't care if it's a single document that needs to be filed. It itches my butt. Like, it just doesn't feel like something I want to do, right? So I tend to shy away from simple tasks like that, even though they're easy for me to do. It's not my passion, right? So I want us to start to take a look at some of these things and identify them and start to look at, well, where do these things have overlap, right? So if you have a circle, 3 circles, right, and you have your passion, purpose, and proficiency, we're going to work on this tomorrow. So 2 people, y'all already know, for the well, maybe some of you don't know. If you're new and you don't know, on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do a free roundtable mentorship. And this is where I pick 2 people, and I do live mentorship for you. I don't do one-on-ones right now, and I probably won't do one-on-ones. If I did, my rate would be $10,000 an hour, like, to sit down for a whole hour and give you my undivided attention. I do group coaching in my inner circle, but I don't do one-on-ones. However, for the free mentorship Sundays, I take 2 people, and then I make sure that we give 2 people time to get mentorship on the spot. And I want y'all to come with that tomorrow. Okay? Come with that tomorrow so that we can work it out in real time. I love helping people problem solve in real time. Number one, it's like an exercise in how good you are and how fast you can think and how well you can serve people, right? So that is my primary concern, is serving people. Now, serving people to the extent where it improves their quality of lives is my ultimate goal. And your quality of life is going to improve when you're able to afford the things in life that you really desire. And by afford, I mean that you're able to take time off, you're able to buy back your time, you're able to spend more time with your family, you're able to create with your mind, create with your hands, right? Those are things that I really want you to value, because those things are, they're yours innately. Like, that is your birthright. And a lot of times the reason why we're feeling this angst or this anxiety is because we're not exercising our birthrights. We are literally feeling like we're in captivity, right? Like, creativity is in captivity. And we can't exercise it because we don't have the time, we don't have the energy, we don't have the resources. But we do We just have to realize what it is that we want to sacrifice. Either we sacrifice having the things that we could buy with creativity, or we sacrifice having the things that we can buy with our time. And honestly, the way that we feel about things, when we're buying things with our time, we are literally purchasing things with our life. Our life is buying that car. Our life is paying that rent or that mortgage. Our life is purchasing that meal. So every time we purchase something, it's taking away a part of our life, right? How it is when you're looking at, that's 2 hours worth of work, right? I'm paying for that meal with my actual life. Okay. The opposite side of that is to pay with things out of your creativity, out of your mind, out of the things that you can literally conjure without having to even touch anything, right? So if we can work in our mode of genius, which that is our highest level of value, remember the levels of value that we talked about, the lowest level being implementation or working with your hands, like manually doing the labor. After that is us doing the management, right? Where we direct the people that do the manual labor, but you're still, not exactly working in your highest level. Matter of fact, it's the second lowest level, right? Then you have the communication level, where you're using your words to move people. You're using your mouth, you're using language, you're using your connection with people, right? And then the highest level is us actually using our imagination, right? So this is when I say creativity is currency. It's not creativity can get you currency. Creativity is currency. There was never, ever, ever, ever anything that was invented that made money without a creative thought. And I want us to understand that that is our superpower. Our creativity is our absolute superpower. And what happens is too many times we neglect that superpower to take care of the super task, the super task list that seems so inundated. It seems like we can't get to the things that we want to do because of the things that we just have to do, right? But here's the thing. There's some things that we can work on right now that it's not going to be the easiest, but it is extremely simple. It's simple, y'all. I promise it's simple. The first thing that we have to do is make sure that we are taking our time. And if we don't have time, then we have to buy our time back. Okay? I'm not telling anybody out there to go quit your JOBs. Y'all know how I feel about saying the word job. The just over brokes. Nobody's telling you to quit your JOBs. Matter of fact, your job, your JOB, your just over broke, is probably your number one investor. Right? So let's appreciate it as such. And let's figure out how we can use our time and our resources to get to where we're working. I mean, I want to be working in my zone of genius and my imagination level 90% of the time that I do work. That's my goal. I literally want to be working about 10 hours a week in my zone of genius. And then what I do outside of that is probably still going to be work, because that's just how I work. That's how I have fun, is the work. But it won't be necessary. It will be things that I get, like free thought. I get the free thing, right? So that's my goal. That's what I'm working on. I want to be able to earn 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figures even. Literally working 10 hours a week. That is my goal. And when I get there, y'all will be the first to know it, right? So in that path, I have to understand, who do I have to become? Who do I have to become in order to be the person that can work 10 hours a week? Y'all, sorry, my camera's shaking. I'm driving and stuff. To work 10 hours a week to earn 9 figures. Is that possible? I believe it's not only possible, but it's probable, because I'm understanding what it is that I need to be doing in order to become the person that has that skill set, that mindset, and that tool set. You have to have all 3 of those. Okay? So I literally, my whole goal is to be like this I want to be like a super coach, y'all. I know some of y'all think I'm a super coach already, but I want to be a super coach and help people develop their ideas. So when they come to me and they have even the smallest little idea what they think they want to do, or they think they're struggling with their purpose, I want to be able to help them identify quickly, help inspire them quickly, so that they get to the success quicker, so that that momentum builds, right? And that's really how you keep up with the work. You need the momentum. You need something that is going to keep you driving, even though the task gets hard, or it gets lonely, or it feels like it's not making progress the way that it should. The motivation can die off, but the momentum is what you need to continue to work on the thing. I hear you, Tampa. You want the skill set, the mindset, and the tool set, right? And here's a little, breakdown of that. The tool set are there things that we can implement right now? Are there systems? Are there like we use a tool? One of the tools is the Automizer. You all use the Automizer as a tool set, right? The skill set is you being able to actually bring your ideas together to create a concept for a customer, right? And to be able to utilize Photoshop. Photoshop is a skill set. It's actually a high value skill. I hope that y'all know that you have acquired a very, very high value skill that a lot of people to this day are still afraid of. So give yourselves kudos for that. Then the mindset is understanding exactly who it is that you truly need to be in order to receive that thing, right? So if I don't think something is possible, number one, that's the first way that it's not possible. So you have to change the way that you're thinking about things. Oh, well, I'm just not lucky. This happens for other people, but not for me. Or I just, always seem to run into bad luck. Like that, those are the first thoughts that we need to give up. Those thoughts of fear. Let me see here in the chat. Anyone here, do you have any fears right now of why you feel like you're making an excuse why you can't become that person who does the thing that you want to do? And here's the thing, I want you to design your life. When you design your life, it doesn't have to be, oh, I want a Ferrari and a $10 million mansion. What I want for you to do is really tell yourself what it is that you want to have, right? Because then we can reverse engineer that. In order to have this thing, I need to become this person. In order for me to make 9 figures, working 10 hours a week, I got to be a different type of person, right? I have to be a super coach, literally, like superhuman almost, right? And it's okay because I'm understanding that's who I will have to become, and I'm working on those things to become that person. I'm investing in mentorship. I am literally I'm studying myself, my discipline, the things that I want to help people with. I'm studying like forward thinking and how I can solve problems that people don't even know they have yet. Software, communities, all of those things. Like I understand that I have to become the person that can really develop all of those things in order to become the person that can earn 9 figures in 10 hours a week. And I'm okay with that because I'm learning, I'm exploring that. But I can't think that if that's my end goal, if that's the life that I want to design, right? And I'm sitting here saying, look how incongruent this is when I say this. I want to be the person that works 10 hours a week and earns 9 figures a year. But I want to do what I'm doing right now. I mean, I'm working right now. I'm doing well right now, but I'm not the person right now that's going to achieve that task because I still have work to do. So I want to let y'all know it's not without work. It's not without effort. It's not without intention, okay? It's not just wishful thinking. It's not just putting something on a vision board and looking at it every day and thinking that that's how it's going to happen. It's looking at something on that vision board and you're so intent that it's going to happen that you're willing to do what it takes to win that position. So when we talk about manifestation and abundance and all of those things, the first thing you need to unlock is your mind. To know not only is it possible, but it's probable. And not only is it probable, it's going to happen if you commit and you understand what it takes to get to that level. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this tonight because I know I'm supposed to be going live more, y'all. I'm supposed to be going live more, y'all, because I want to spend more time really understanding what it is that you all need. Because this is helping me. That this is I'm not being selfish, but I'm not being selfless. When I come on here and I get to talk to you all, this is literally helping me become the person that I want to be a super coach, right? So I'm taking the steps. I'm intentionally setting forth actions that move the needle in the direction of where I want to go. I want to be a super coach. Therefore, I must understand my audience. I must understand your struggles. I must understand your fears and your passions, and I must be able to help you find your success. Otherwise, I'm just a person that can create success for myself, and that's not really what a coach is. A coach is able to help others uncover what it is that they're truly here to do. So that's where I'm wanting to see here in chat. Let me see if I got a little chat action right now. See what y'all told me some fears are. Focus, fear of success. Now, Katie, the fear of success. I want us to, talk on that just for a little bit. What do you fear about success? Do you fear that it'll be too much work for you, like too much of a workload? Do you fear that you'll become a different person? Like what is the fear of success? Give me a little more definition with that. And then anyone else, if you all have some fears here, like this is our time to just let me know so I can prep for tomorrow. So remember, if you have not signed up for the roundtable, go ahead and go to academy.innatelab.com and sign up for it's a free Zoom session. You'll get a chance to be in the room, and 2 people will be selected to do live mentorship during that. But everybody in the room will get a chance to interact and everything. I'll probably post it on YouTube, but the people that see it on YouTube will not get a chance to interact because they're not in the room. So I keep trying to tell y'all, I don't try. I keep telling you all to get in the room. Some different things happen for you when you get in the room, because what you're doing is you're placing your intention where your attention is, okay? Procrastination, yes. And you know what procrastination is? Procrastination is really us putting something off because we have this fear or this anxiety about an outcome that we think is unfavorable, right? So we feel like the outcome is unfavorable. We kind of don't want to do the work, or we think it's too hard. Maybe we think it's just not what we want to do. It's not aligned with our passion and purpose. We tend to get distracted and not want to do it. So I don't think we have a problem with procrastination. I know I will say that. I know I have in the past really believed that about myself. Or here's the one. I work better under pressure. This is what we truly have. We have a problem with time management. We have a problem with really placing importance on the things that need to be done to move the needle. And when we want to play on the playground a little longer, then we want to file the paperwork that's required for us to get the check at the end of the day, right? So we have to start identifying those things so that we can say, okay, well, what do I need to put into place? It's either delegation, automation, or optimization, right? And that's one of the main things that we're all going to be working through. This is going to be for your life. Nobody's ever going to be fully to where they have delegated everything they could possibly delegate. What's the matter? My phone? Oh, is it good now? Oh, that was it. Okay, got you. So sorry, y'all. Just passed one of my buddies on the road. Okay, so no one's ever gonna have at any point in their business everything fully delegated, fully automated, or fully optimized. Just not going to happen. So this is an iterative process. So that's why when we're worried about being perfect out there, that's really not truly the concern at all. So you have to at least put yourself out there so that you can perfect the process, but you're not going to be perfect. And done is better than perfect any day. Okay? So listen, I didn't get on here to talk y'all's head off. I really just want to talk to see if anyone was also struggling with purpose, because I think we're going to have that as our topic tomorrow on the round table, finding that purpose and that, like, really drawing out a plan for it. Right? So we're going to do an exercise together where we'll be able to identify that purpose or several things that we're good at. So we talked about passion, purpose, and proficiency, right? But purpose is that focus where that's our why, right? And a lot of times we want our why to be this major, profound thing, and sometimes it is, and really it always is, even when it's something that we feel is insignificant. But that why could be the reason why someone else does something that they thought was insurmountable and you thought was so simple, so easy. And that's your purpose. That honestly, that's the majority of our purposes, are things that we find so simple and many times so insignificant that we don't even think it's worth talking about or sharing with other people. And I want to help you uncover those things. I don't care if it has anything to do with Photoshop, anything to do with making t-shirts or starting a business. It really just needs to be something that you uncover about yourself. And I would say 99% of the time it's going to be something that helps other people. Because I believe that's where purpose truly lies, in serving others. Right? So we're going to take some time tomorrow during the round table. Like I said, it's free mentorship. Come get in the room. I'm forever dropping gems, but it's so important. If you're in the room, then you get more of the direct interaction, and I can really hear and speak directly to you, and I can see y'all's faces. I love seeing y'all's faces. Okay, so on the Innate Academy website, go ahead and sign up for the free Zoom link, and we'll meet there tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to have a great time. It's only for an hour, because at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I have to have a meeting with the Platinum VIP, so we do our live mentorship after that. So you only get me for an hour, so please get in the room on time and let's talk it out, let's work it out, and I want to see y'all walk it out. I want to see these intentions grow some feet, grow some legs, and get them moving. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, I'm so happy to tap in with y'all tonight. Thank you for giving me your time, your energy, and your love on this Saturday evening. Well, night. And y'all already know I appreciate you. I love you dearly. And until next time, bye.